Right, good morning everyone. Now I've still got one cushion left that I did. We do have a tutorial on this one, and it was like the bottle cushion. So if anyone's interested in that, run along to the shop and nab it while you can. And it's got the pearl trim on, see? And it's quite firm. It's a lovely cushion, and it's just for putting on your bed or your chair. And I don't know whether people's seen it or not, so I was just reminding people it is still there. And like I said, I've done a tutorial on how to do these flowers. It's got a beautiful cameo on there, nice picture of ours, lots of bling and fancies, beautiful. So if anyone wants that, it's on the shop, run and get it. Put cushion in, just type cushion. Now I've been making these, besides doing the strawberries and everything else I'm doing, these flowers. These I put on my bags or scarves that I knit and things like that. And I've got a green and cream scarf strap. In fact, I'll get it and show you. Right, I'm back. It's a little bit awkward because I'm doing two at the moment. I've got a cream one on the go and a green and cream. Oops, so let me just untangle the wool because I just picked it up and didn't think about that. Right, this is the green and cream, and it's what you call, it's like a bubble pattern. It's really long. I haven't put tassels on it, but I can do. I make tassels, big chunky tassels to go on it. So what happened is I stitched these together down the longest section. Then we gathered this and I put a big chunky tassel on in cream or green, whichever. And yeah, so I've done as much as I've got about 4 rows to go, and then that one's finished. So if anyone's interested in this one, let me know. Unfortunately, I can't do these any less than what I've just found a stitch there, but I will go back and put that in. Yeah, just seen it now. Missed a stitch. I'll go back and put it in. It's dead easy. But like I say, it's because they're handmade, they take a while to do, and the amount of wool that goes into them, and I buy the best quality wool. I don't buy any cheap rubbish. These are £9.99, but they're well worth. They're handmade, and you get loads in it. You know, it's quite a long scarf. £9.99. So if you're interested in that. And it's like that, what do they call that colour? I can't remember the colour. Moss, like a moss green. So that, and it's Signet wool that I use, so Aran. So I use, you know, really good quality wool. So that's that one. And then I've got this one on the go, which is exact same pattern. Let me just move that needle out of the way. Exact same pattern, but it's just in cream. Oh, bugger it. In cream. And that one's half done. So like I say, if you're interested in any of these, do let me know. They're both £9.99 because it's the same amount of wool taken for each. Just I've mixed the colours in one. So like I say, sometimes I put these on with a big press stud on the back, where you can fasten your scarf around you. But or the other scarves that I do, they're like a V, like that, a crossed over V, and then that goes on it as well, and you just pop it over your head. Perfectly good scarf. I love them. I love making them. These are some of the flowers that I've been doing. So these are double, because I have done them. Here we are, this one. I haven't sewn all the ends in yet. This one's a double layered. There isn't 3 put together, it's done from 1. So you crochet the back one first, then you move in a section and you crochet the next layer, and you move in a section and you crochet the last the last section, and they make gorgeous flowers. That one's done individual. That one's done individual, and so is that one. But then I make them into flowers, you see. This one, again, it's a real, look at that, they're gathering that flower, and then all I have to do is to put something in the centre, which I need to finish. And these, I can make them and put them on bags or whatever. And they're done with the crochet threads, you know, the these, they're done with these. They're quick and easy to do for some reason, quicker than wool. This one's again done the same, triple layer, but you continue, you just make your next row onto the onto the one below it. And I've done that one as well. That's 4 layers. See, like that? And they're gorgeous flowers. And then these, I was, you know, doing the, it's like a poppy flower. Is it not a poppy flower? I can't remember the name of it now. Where you layer them up like that. See, I can put that in there next. And then do another one at the back of it and alternate them. So yeah, these are just for flower fillers and that. And I just sit, now and again, I just sit and do them and think, you know, whatever. Like a flower, look. Mix and match what you can. And they come out really well. I'm quite pleased with them actually. Now, I don't know if I've got, let me just see what I have. I don't know if that'll work. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll work, won't it? Yeah. So I'm going to finish them off later today. Finish the scarves off in the next week. And sort myself out. Now, remember I make these little fillers. They're dead easy. But I've got some of these cut ready. I just need to shape them. And these are the ombre ribbon. And we have this in 13 colours. Now, you lot asked me to get it in. I got it in. And then I don't know what happened, but I've reduced the price as well, so I'm not reducing it anymore. That's the set price it's going to be, because I have to cover my costs, and these are not cheap ribbons. These are quite expensive ribbons. So I'm going to cut mine round. I'm going to have the darkest side to the outside, and I'm just going to trim that. And then we move all that back up this section, because they're not all the same, it doesn't matter. They're near enough for me. Yeah, so I've just cut them in that shape, and then we'll burnish the ends. Just a nice shaped flower. Petal, should I say. Okay, so lighter. And we just do that with it. Don't take any more than that. Right, and then with these, I'm just going to make the leaves. Now, we fold it in half. So we've got about 4-inch strip. Fold it in half. I want the lighter colour on the outside, inside. So take your flat tweezers from that point, halfway down, trim it. Just that. And then we seal that together. Just melt it. And then you sew up, down, up and across. So that's your V. We'll just seal them off. And, you know, I'll just do that again. So from the point and about halfway down, and seal that off. What's that one? Make sure you get it the right way. Don't look, you know, for perfection or anything like that. I think sometimes people tend to, you know, you take your time with it, that's fine. But you're trying to do, you know, like it's the best, but it doesn't work like that. And sometimes you can often make, you know, mistakes by being too, what's the word? Too particular. Right, so needle and thread, here we are. I'm still using the cream thread. You're not going to see it when it's done, so I'm not fussed about it. Remember to knot the end. I've shown you how to do that over your finger. Wrap it round, cross it over, push and pull. Done. Nice. Knot in the end, and then you can just trim the end off. Okay, sorry, let me just have a drink. Righty-ho. So, here we go. All I'm going to do is to do a running stitch. Or stocking stitch, whichever you want to call it. I've sealed off the ends, so it's going to be fine. Oops-a-daisy. That's it. And I hope you're seeing this. Sorry about it if you're not. You should be. So yeah, run along. 13 colours we've got. And it's beautiful ribbon to work with, I have to say. It keeps its shape and everything. And we've got about 100 ribbons. In fact, I think we've got more in the shop. Oops, what happened to that? My thread came out, silly old. Yeah, we've probably got 150 different ribbons in the shop. And laces galore. There's loads to choose from. Thank you to all the newbies that's joined us. Thank you for those who's made orders as well. You've made some good choices there with your laces. Some lovely laces. I'll have to do this again now, won't I? Yep. Right, I'm just going to shut the blind because the sun's coming out and it's shines right in my face here. Yeah. And thank you to the ladies that bought the lace kits yesterday. Now listen, if anybody else wants one of those lace kits, let me know, because I can still make them. We've got all the laces in the shop, so I can make them up if you choose. You know, just because I said there's only 3, I only showed you 3. But if you want a blue one, a pink one, a cream one, we've even got enough to do a beige one, I think. So yeah, if you're interested, go back to that video and let me know you want a kit, a lace kit. It's a lace and braid kit, to be honest. That's what it is. And we've got lots of laces and braids. So if we haven't got one, you know, if we run out of one, we can replace it with another one. And they're all beautiful laces and braids. So you will get a really good choice. It's actually cheaper to buy it as a kit than it is to buy it individually from us, because at individual prices, you know, I've got to sell it for you know, a good price. But if you're buying kits, I can do deals and cut that, you know, cut some off that. So it is better if you buy it in a kit. It works out cheaper. The more you buy, the more you save. And not many can say that these days. But yeah. And I've had some beautiful letters, messages, and feedback from some of the things I've said about, you know, us not putting our prices up and keeping everything top quality and whatnot. And it's true, we do our best. If I buy something and it's, you know, like in bulk and it comes off the internet or whatever, or I find it at a car boot, and they, you know, you get some laces in that are not that clever, it will say that. But 9 times out of 10, the laces we sell are actually from the shop that I buy in wholesale. And I don't often find laces and trims at a car boot or a charity shop or anything like that. But I won't lie to you. I'm not going to sell you something that I'm advertising as good and it's shit, because I don't do that. But I have to say, I have bought things from other people thinking, oh, that's a good deal, I'll have a look. And if it's any good, I can buy it for mine. You know, if they do a lot. And it's arrived and it's been bloody awful. I'm thinking, how the hell are they getting away with it? I don't know. But they do, you know. That's why you should always trust a trusted seller. And you definitely should support your little shops. I say little shop. We are a little shop compared to the others. And I know people want to buy things at the cheapest price. You know. But sometimes you have to put something on it. You can't have everything for nothing, folks. Come on. No. We try our best. I love finding things at the car boot. I mean, that jewellery and that beads and all that last week, and I've sold loads of it. I just couldn't believe how bloody not lucky with that lot. And it doesn't happen that often, although I get bargains constantly and I'll browbeat them down. It doesn't... I do it in a nice way. Browbeat them sounds awful, doesn't it? No, yeah. I just, oh my God, this, just some really, really nice things out there at awesome prices when you knock them down. And I love doing it. I always remember my dad. They had like a stall selling all kinds of things. My mum had one and my dad had the other at one point, I mean. And, you know, they did sell, they did do well. So, yeah. But they were like, you know, they do bartering. See, bartering, people think you're not allowed to do bartering anymore. It's a load of old codswallop. Do you know you can barter anywhere? When Ray and I go out to, like, if we need an electrical appliance and we go to one of these places, I'm not going to mention them because I'm not going to give them credit. But one of these electrical shops, we barter. We don't just sit there because it says, oh, £60 or something like that. We'll do deals. We'll say, well, if we buy this, we buy that. What about doing that for half price or throwing that in? And the thing is, always go at the end of the month when you're buying something electrical, because they have to sell as much as possible at the month because they all work on commission. They do. So when you see, you know, you're in an electrical place, go at the end of the month. Because people are more than willing to sell you something if they've had a crap month. Yeah, they are. And they'll do deals. And you can barter. people just don't do it anymore. And I'm thinking, well, not that, I do. You want a sale, mate, you're going to have to sell it to me. And I ain't paying the prices you're asking. Because what people forget is, you know, when they go, like we went into a carpet shop, not carpet shop, it was a furniture shop, and they had a suite there. Now, this was in the November, I think it was. And we were looking for a new suite. And it said, what was it? It said, I'm going back years, but they still do it today. But it was about £800 odd for a suite, which was, you can't even get a chair for that these days. And so we went in and we went, we'll wait for January sales. So when January sales came, you know, it said £800 odd. And when we said to the assistant, called them over and we went, that's not in sales. They went, oh, it is, love. I went, no, it ain't, because we came in November to have a look at that. And we were going to buy it and decided to wait for the sales. And you could tell on his face he knew. So what they do is, they put the price up in November. Hope you forget it because of Christmas excitement and all of that. And then put it in the January sale. They'll take it off the shop and then put it in the January sale at the same price. And I'm thinking, you con artists. Anyway, so we actually got, I think it was £150 knocked off. You're not conning me. Too wise to them all. So what you've got to watch out for, folks. Instead of being wrapped up in everything else, like your phones and your tablets and things like that, take note of what's happening around you at all times by everybody. And it'll help. It actually does help. What they've done, they've blinded us with our tablets and phones and, you know, and we no longer hear anything anymore. So we don't see anything, we don't hear anything, we're just on the phones constantly. And they want that. And all they're doing is advertising shit that they keep saying, oh, this is good, this is good. It's like I bought, I thought I'll test this out, right? So I bought this cream. This was recent, actually. I've been fortunate that I don't have wrinkles. I have a few, but they're not noticeable. But I've got to 63 and I thought, oh, I'm just starting with the odd lines, so I'll see if I can get something to help. And I went online, found this reputable, it's supposed to be, place, and I'd read everything and all the comments people were saying and blah blah blah, and I'm thinking, yeah, them comments are a little bit the same, like it's been put there by the owner that's bought, you know, that owns the shop. Anyway, I bought this cream, little tiny tub, but that were £9.99, and I thought, right, we'll try it. No, was it £19.99? Yeah, it was £19.99, I do apologise. And I thought, what a lot for such a little pot, but if it works, it's a good investment, isn't it? Anyway, it came. First of all, it reeked awful. And it's supposed to work within a couple of minutes. So I tested it on my hand, because I'm not stupid. I'm going to put it on my face and then have some of my skin burn off. So I tested it on my hand. And no, it happened. So I tested it again. Gave it a couple of hours and I tested it again. Now it happened. And I thought, conning shits. So I wrote to him. And I says, this don't work. Can I have my money back, please? Oh, no. No, you can't. I said, well, my consumer rights says I can. And they were hell-bent. They would not allow me to have it, my money back. Saying there was a small print saying it doesn't always work. So they enlarged the small print for me to see. And I thought, but my consumer rights tells me I can. If it doesn't work, I can have my money back. So I'm waiting for that to come in now, because that was recent. And I'm thinking, you cheeky bastards. They know. They know. They're conning. I threatened to have it all taken up to the university and have it tested. Or we'll refund you. You'll get it back in a couple of days. Yeah. Like I'm stupid, which I'm not. So just be careful what you're buying. They're charging an absolute fortune. What you need, I'll tell you what you could do. Go onto the internet and type in mother's recipes or mother's remedies or grandma's remedies, because the old ways work. My grandmother used to put, it was a drop of paraffin, a whisked egg and a little bit of cream in a bottle. She used to shake it like hell, put it on her knees. It took her pain away. How's that? A little bit of paraffin. It was like a heat thing, that. Raw egg and a little bit of cream. Fresh cream. And it took her pain away. She put it on her knees every single day. On a morning. Yeah. Goes to show, doesn't it? I mean, you can make your own washing up liquid. There's all kinds of things you can do that will save you money in the long run. And you don't have to pay all these fucking arseholes that's trying to charge you a fortune. You know. And my mother used to use, what did she used to do? Yeah, it was, she used to crack an egg, put it in the bowl, whisk it with a little bit of milk and put it on her face, and it was like, it tightened the skin. Yeah, that's how she used to do it. So like a face mask. And her skin was always super soft. Super soft. And hardly any wrinkles. A leaf. So there are things you don't have to go use. Oh, you know what? Most people, these young'uns, look at their cabinets now. What they're full with. All these bloody creams costing a fortune, and it. Why do they have so much? Because they don't bloody work. They wouldn't have as much if it worked, would they? They seem to have everything. It's all a con, and there is actually, I think it's still online. There is it was a program that somebody did, and they were testing out face creams of which were the best for boots and all of this, that and the other. And the cheapest one out of them all was the best. And there was a massive price difference as well between the cheapest and the most expensive. And they all did the same thing. Apart from, you know, I mean, when I say did the same thing, the best one of them all was the cheapest one. So, yeah. A load of codswallop in it. It's just money making. Oh, I know, I'll probably get into trouble for saying that, but don't care. Don't care. I still have my drink every day. Hot water, honey, lemon, ground ginger, fresh ginger, well, grated ginger it is, and turmeric, and it took my pain away. No need for any medical stuff and tablets. I was racked with pain in my hands and joints. Cured. I had the pain in my fingers, was it yesterday or the day before, because I'm doing this a lot where I was, you know, doing them strawberries and they couldn't get the needle through, so I was yanking it. That's the only thing that was painful. It's gone now. Because I'm still, you know, it's an inflammatory drink, is that what I've just said? I don't want you knowing that, because if you know that, you won't buy their shit. Oh yeah. Turmeric is one of the best inflammatory things you can take. Yep, sure is. That's another one. One more to go and then we're done and I can put these flowers together. Yeah. Actually, it would have been better to go across. Let me just see what it's like to go across. Straight across. I'm sure I did this one as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do. Oops. Thread out, thread out. Just, sorry, I'm in a giddy mood today. Oh dear. I just laugh at how... I'm not going to say how slack people are or how... I just think people are easily led into all this shit that's not needed, you know. But, and they're quite easily led. The advertisement comes, oh, I've got to have that. No, you don't. There we go. Yeah, that's alright. Should have done that with them really, shouldn't I? I'm going to, I think, because I like that leaf. No, I'll leave them as is. Can't be bothered. Anyway, so let's start and put this together. That's done with now. I need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Here we are. What happened to the pink one I had? I had a bit of pink, didn't I? I do have some handmade flowers that's on the shop as well, folks. If you want to run along and have a look. There's some beautiful flowers we've done recently in the last few weeks. 1, 2. I don't have any blue felt, but this won't matter what the back's like. There we go. Right, so I'm taking hold of my, let's do the pink one first. Just going to pop on a couple of little decorations on it. Why? Because I can. I don't want it just plain. I've got some nice little things to play around with, and I'm going to play with them like that, you see. Oh, that's pretty. Now I think what we need is some pearly string. Yeah, there we are. So I'm just going to cut some of these. And I just bend them like that. wrap a bit of glue around them. I'm going to pop that in there as well. And then we're going to do one on that, on the other one. Shush phone. See, just to do a little, something different, that's all it is. Something a little different. And let me just think, what else have I got that I could use? Oh! I could have put that there, couldn't I, underneath. Pulled it, cut the middle out. I could have cut the middle out, sewn around the edge to pull that in. It would have brought that in a little bit, but I've only just seen that. But I'm going to leave it like that. I like that. That's quite pretty. I could put a stick pin in there. So, let me find a stick pin that I can use. And we'll, oh God, some of these are bent. There's a decent one. Right, okay. So, I'm going to need some pearls and a bead. Maybe a bead cap or two. There's a pink one. Yeah, that's nice. That'll stand out. Okay. Let's find a nice pearl. Oh, got nice pink pearl. And we'll use a creamy one as well. I want to use one of these. Oh, I've just seen a, where is it? There. Bugger it. Right, so which bead cap do I want? So I'm going to go bead cap first, pink pearl, yeah, bead cap, crystal, oh, and then I'm going to try and push these together like that. That's it, that squeeze that up a bit, and then as a stopper the white pearl. And twist. There, like that. That's quite nice. And that is going to sit in there, like that. That's bonny. So just leave these out a minute. Because we've got to put the blue one together. So that's one. Now, some people don't realise or don't think about this, that you can make one a little bit smaller and into a flower by doing this if you've got a particular doily that you like. Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Actually go well together. And then I was thinking about doing that just to be different. Or do I need that one? No, too much. Not a difference, I like that one. I can sit and do those in no time at all while I'm listening to the telly or whatever. Now, where did the other one go? I'm actually going to put that on there. Why not? Not wasting it. And then look. Could do that or that. Or, let me just see, when we do have other things. Oh, shush, phone. Let me just see. I had a spare pearl. And I'd rather do this. Pop that in there, like that. Push that down. Hold that in. Oh, much better. Now, I'm going to put that in there like that. And then this one as well. And we'll stand that one in there like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's see if we can do a stick pin for that one then. Most of mine are glued up at the moment. That'll do. So again, I'll put that on there. And we're going to look for a blue one, I think. There's a nice blue. Look at that one. So there's the blue one. Need a small pearl. Like a stopper bead. And have a look, see about this. Yeah. That's got like a rainbow colour in it, so that'll do. Okay. Oh, where's the other one? We need a small bead. Let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, there needs... No, hang on. I'm just going to get a little bit bigger bead. I'm going to use that one as well. Okay. So, I'll use that one. Another one of those. Push them together. Flatten them like that. Use the roundel. The big bead. And then the stopper. Push it on, twist. If you do that, it looks like it's got another bead, like a flat bead in between. And then that one can just sit in there, like that. Yeah. And I think just here, we're going to add a couple of nice blingy bits like that. Yeah, I'm going to put it there. All pearl and diamante bling. Yeah. And we can add, I don't have any blue beaded trim, but we can add a couple of these like we did to the other one, and it just enhances your flower that little bit more. put them anywhere you want. And I'm just going to put mine there. That's only a small one. Oh, a bit of glue for like that. Okay. Put those away. And beaded trim away. Leave those over there. There's a bit of beaded trim there. And we don't need these anymore. They can go away. I always try and put things back then I know where they all are. Okay, there we go. I hope that's helpful. Just play. Thanks for watching. Take care. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.